just a big day in Chicago this morning. It's actually the end of a dynasty there. Former White House Chief of Staff Rahm Emanuel is taking over as the city's mayor. He got a little emotional yesterday when he was asked if he'll be thinking about his family in his inaugural speech. CBS News correspondent.
No, you can't predict something like that. There'll be stuff about my family, stuff about the challenges, some about the opportunities. We'll see.
CBS News correspondent Cynthia Bowers is in Chicago this morning to give us the very latest on this. Cynthia, good morning.
Good morning, Erica. I think that's the most emotional I've ever seen Rahm Emanuel. His swearing in happens at about 11:15 this morning. His predecessor, another family man, Richard M. Daley, will be there, as will the Vice President, Joe Biden. After his swearing in ceremony, he will be greeting the public. That's kind of a way that things go here. You always greet the public. It'll be in the 5th floor at City Hall right behind me. Now, Rahm Emanuel was out and about this weekend. He's already busy planning what he is calling his first term. It was a very cold, rainy weekend, but he was out weeding in a community garden. He called it weeding out corruption. He met with locals. Now, he says that he will listen to every person in the city and get their opinion about stuff, which is going to be interesting given that this man, more than most, is known for his partisan politics. So we'll see how that goes. As you mentioned, he will be replacing a dynasty. 43 of the last 56 years of Chicago has seen a Daley in office. Now, when Richard M. Daley took over 22 years ago, this city was mockingly called Beirut by the Lake because it was so racially divided. Somehow, he was able to unite the races and all the ethnicities and get people to see his single vision to make this a global city. And no doubt that has happened. He also turned the lakefront into a jewel. And although his 22-year administration was tainted by talk of corruption, he left on Friday to cheering crowds.
Cynthia, what are some of the main challenges that Rahm Emanuel faces as he takes over?
Well, I mean, no question, like most people who are leading a state or a local government these days, it's going to be the budget. He faces a $1.2 billion budget shortfall if you include worker pensions. He has already come in and said that he's going to freeze the city budget. He's going to put $75 million worth of cuts into a $6 billion budget. He's already taken on the powerful teachers union. He says that teachers have to teach longer hours and they have to teach a longer school year. He says that a graduation rate here in Chicago that is stuck at 55% does not mesh with his idea of a world-class city.
Cynthia Bowers in Chicago this morning. Cynthia, thanks.